Hello, I'm going to show you how you can make feedback, comments, and suggestions to students in a pretty sweet feature in Google Docs. Now, this feature is only available in Docs, so you cannot use this in slides or sheets or forms or anything like that, but it is a very helpful tool, especially during e-learning when you're trying to give students feedback and can't really have those face-to-face interactions as often. So the first thing you need to do is open up a Google Doc, and the feature I'm going to show you is changing the mode of the Google Doc from editing mode into suggestions or suggesting mode. So after you have opened the Google Doc, right below the blue share button in the top right corner, there is a drop-down menu, and that shows you what mode you're currently in. By default, it's always editing mode, unless you have a view only copy and then it's in suggesting mode. So chances are you probably have to change it. So click the drop-down menu and select suggesting. After you have turned it into suggestions mode, this is where the magic happens. Anything that you type on this document is not a permanent edit, not a permanent change to the actual document itself. It's you making a suggestion, and the person who owns the Google Doc can decide whether to accept or deny what changes you put out there. And what's great is that anyone who adds a comment or types on this document in suggesting mode, it actually changes the color of the text so it stands out more. And if you have multiple people giving suggestions, it's all in different colors so you know who's saying what. So if I want to add comments here, okay, add that. And now it shows up as a different color for my students, and it also puts a comment over here to the side. So the person who is the document owner, this is where they can accept the suggestion. If they do, it changes this to where it's no longer my suggestion, it's a part of the document, so it keeps it. If I move out of suggesting mode, it turns the color to match the rest of the original document, and it's a living part of the document now. If I deny it, then it disappears. So what's also cool is that in suggesting mode, maybe I'm the student here and I don't understand quite exactly what my teacher's asking me to do, or if I have some questions, I can reply to this suggestion. And now the teacher will get a notification that I replied to their suggestion. I need a little bit more clarity. You can have a whole conversation here within the document itself. So this is just a really great feature. If you want to visually be able to show your students where you want them to make some changes and it stands out to them, and kind of have that conversation within a document as they make edits and work on improving and making more progress towards their goals. And if I want to change this back into editing mode, I can, but it does keep my comments here off to the side so they don't disappear. If I want to accept those, then again, it gets rid of them, keeps them as a part of the document. And now it's a piece of my owner's document. So that is how you use suggesting mode in Google Docs.